Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how I make my custom pumpkins. These are my seasonal pumpkins. All three are the same technique. You can do this with air dry clay and then you can paint it after it dries, or if you're a professional potter and you have your own kiln and glazes, then you can glaze them and get results quite like this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you are interested in buying these and not making them, you can head to my website at tylerleilaniarts.com. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? I always wear an apron. So the default stance is to open your clay. The tools that I use are something like this. I also use like a toothbrush or a needle tool, but this basically scratches them. My slip is a combination of water and clay. And then I use a paintbrush to put it on. This is a tool that I will show you later, and this is
it's a wire tool.
Wire tool.
There we go.
And you use to cut your clay.
Girl, I mean seriously, how long does it take to open a bag of clay? It's really not that hard. Seriously, I had to zoom up.
I start with like smashing the edges just a little. A lot of people like, you know, put the table really loud, like that, but it's a little too loud for me.
So I ended up smashing the clay for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, because it was so hard. Yeah, but I kept working on it, and eventually my hands hurt.
Yeah. So much for wearing an apron, huh?
I always wear an apron.
One. Roll. The next step is I take my thumb, I poke a hole in the middle of my clay. Okay? And this technique is called a pinch pot. So basically you take both of your fingers and you pinch, and you just keep pinching and turning it around, until you get a bigger bowl type of look. So this is the comparison. You can see how this one's kind of like a bowl now, and this one just has a thumbprint inside. And so you're just gonna pinch and pinch. Gonna be okay, guys. It is going to be okay.
A few moments later.
Oh my god. There's a cat. I'm like actually scared. I'm not scared of cats, but they looked at me. So I have two right here, right? As I go, but they're both not flat. So what I do is now it's flat. Two flat sides. They're gonna fit together. I take something to scratch it with.
So I basically took my tool and I kept on scratching all the sides.
Dude, that cat's kind of scaring me. I want it to attack me. And then you scratch both of the flat sides.
And then I went ahead and I scratched both, and I took my slip and I went all the way around all of the edges and I filled them correct soup.
And basically all I do is I put them together like this, like so.
Beautiful, beautiful.
This is just like a little tool. This is connecting the two pieces.
And I took my tool and I scraped the whole thing and connected everything.
And then I take my thumb and I just like smooth it all out because
Peanut butter chocolate time, peanut butter chocolate time, put it all together and peanut butter chocolate time.
and there we go. We've got a smooth connected to things. So how you get it so round is you actually take it and you round it. But it looks pretty good. I'm not afraid of cats, but I did have an experience when I was little. I went to the car outside and this neighborhood cat came up to me and I thought it bit me, and so I screamed. Yeah, it was traumatic. So I'm not afraid of like cats, but if they're staring at me, I will be afraid. Then I take this tool. Whoops. I take this tool. I really like to do thinner to thicker. Thinner to thicker.
And then I basically just made all of these sections for the pumpkin.
So now you're probably wondering, hey, that doesn't look like that. Okay, so you push down here. Push, push, push. Push. Bye, kitty. Just jumped over the fence. Cats are weird. I wish I could be a cat. Since I put my clay in a kiln, I have to put a hole on the bottom. And this is because during the kiln cycle, if you have any air bubbles inside your clay, then your whole piece will actually explode. So that's fun. I always have to make sure that if there's any hollow pieces that there are holes. So I just do a hole on the very bottom of all my pieces. The next step is to connect the stem. So this is how you use a wire tool. You twist your fingers around it and then you go, or you can even see that. Basically, I'm going to roll this out. That looks like the video of that one girl who's like, I'm gonna make whipped coffee in under 15 seconds or whatever, and then she's like, and then like
Here I am, continuing to roll the clay.
So basically I'm rolling it out. And I'm going to make one side thin and the other side thick. That's pretty good. So I'm going to take half of it off. Okay, so basically I have it like a stick. And you go, oh goodness. If it's dry, it will crack. I'm gonna moist these. These are really dry, so that's why it's doing that, but it's gonna be okay, guys. Do you see that? Do you see that? That is so cute. He's so cute, little pumpkin. So basically, I take the bottom, and I scrap. That's not so like scrap, it's scrape. No. And then you have to scrape both sides. So that's what I'm doing. And then I take this and I go, and then I go, and then I go, and then I normally take my fingies and I go, smoothing it out so it's perfecto. That is how I make my pumpkins. They're so cute, so easy, so I don't know. So that's one pumpkin. Okay, bye.
Psst, you. Yes, you. Thanks for watching.